Welcome back to Court Farm, and we're into April and the obligatory feeding of the cows. What a professional start. The pigs is underway. So just topped up the sliders 2 and 3. Protein was getting a little bit low. So we are able to now feed the feed concentrate, which is the CCM. We can do the energy food, which is corn or maize, and the moisture food, which is sugar beet. So we've got 3 out of the 4 ingredients to feed the pigs. The pigs are starting to grow up and the money is increasing. So these guys alone are worth about £3,000-ish at the minute. So I think we're going to wait a little bit longer until we sell them. Not quite sure yet. Like I say, it's a bit of a test at the moment, but you'll see we desperately need protein food in the big pig pasture. So we're going to grab another bag, and this is actually the last bag we've got. So we're going to have to order some more, but that's not too much of a problem. Like I say, we are rapidly approaching a time where we'll have every ingredient necessary. So let's get that on there and thread it through. Pick it up. Now I've got the fast track blocking the entrance or the exit to the farm, just so the pigs cannot escape. You know, bit of role play. Yeah. That's as far as it goes. So we'll get this emptied in. There we go. Super. Hopefully that's going to raise that up quite nicely. They're not too bad overall. There we go. So we're definitely more bags of protein food. But we'll get to that later on. They are not going to starve. So we'll park this up and then we'll head up to the store. We'll grab the planter, head back down here, get it filled up with seed, and yeah, start the sugar beet planting. Right then, so we are up at the store and we need to go and choose our planter. So let's go into the easy way to do this, and it's that one, and we want, where is it? That's the one. Fertilizer distribution unit, yeah. Track loosening tines, no. Ridge marker, no. No plates, and lease that. Now, aha, it does. Configuration, standard, roller, packer, no. Tire roller, no. Standard, yes. Lease that. And what we'll do is, whilst we are here, we will get 2 bags of seed. 1 bag of seed. I'm sure we've got some at the yard. And a bag of fert. Buy that. Yes, thank you. Do I have the... I do. We could maybe look at changing brands at some point. So, let's get out here and have a look at this beast. Wowzers. Right. Fast track. Get things attached. Now, in between... excuse me. In between recordings, I have been sent by Disturbed a butcher mod. I couldn't for the life of you tell you who it was by, but I have done a test. And lucrative is most definitely the word. Now I just set up a save on Court, and I'd got about, I think I sold 13 pigs of varying ages, which then got produced into, funny enough, pork, and sold that, albeit just distributing it to sell, not taking it to a sell point. I think there was about 600 litres of meat, and it gave me £22,000. Now, I'm not sure if that is to do with the economic difficulty, because what are we on? We are on normal. Yeah, we're on normal. So I would imagine it would have been set to easy. So I'm tempted to have a look at it, but maybe we need to limit how much we use it. So let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Cool. Refill that. Okie dokie. And then they've certainly gone to town on the old sound effects. That's for sure. Right, which one's going to be fert then if we had a fertiliser tank on here? Would it be the front? No, that's just taking more seed. Okay. I did have the fertiliser, didn't I? Let me have a look, and I'll be back with you. So, like a noob, the fertiliser goes in the front hopper. So, I've emptied out the seed, and yeah, we're loaded up with fert now. Everything folded up. Probably should have some beacons and some hazards on. Look at that lovely field of linseed. Whoever drilled that did a brilliant job. That'd be me. Right, so we are going to the sugar beet field now. We're going to start getting this planted. So yeah, I'd be interested to know your thoughts on the butcher. Is it something that maybe we could only do, I don't know, once a year? Or do I look to see if I can change the payout in the XML, or yeah, or do we just try it and see what it runs like on normal difficulty? I mean, it's 179 grand to buy, I think. So yeah, it's not cheap. So we would need to sort of probably take a loan to buy it, but yeah, it's cool to find one though. And it's yeah, it's not too gory at all. So yeah, right. Let's get to the field and we'll make a start. So we're at the field. We are all unfolded. So now we can turn on and lower down. And we'll just go for it. I've got a GPS course set. Getting a fair bit of wheel slip. It is struggling somewhat, this, isn't it? Oh, wow. That's, not good. Let's turn that off a second and just check. I didn't think it was that. 170 horsepower. Well, that is interesting. 230 horsepower and that's struggling. Maybe we need to... What's that done now to the wheels? There we go. We'll try it like that. And let's see if we can't put a diff lock on. Interesting. Let's give it a go now. That is really struggling. I am quite surprised by that. Oh, no, we're going again. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stop recording for a second and just check that I am using the right keybind to put diff lock on. So, 2 seconds. Now we're shifting. That's much better. Still getting a bit, but with the front diff enabled. Yeah, we're going now. That's good. It's getting a bit worried then. I wouldn't fancy putting this on the Massey. You know, knowing that beast, it would probably cope with it, to be fair. So yeah, I'm intrigued about the Butcher mod. It's just that extra step, isn't it, that we don't get in the game. For obvious reasons, it has to be kept appropriate for all ages. There we go. Let's just get ourselves down here. There we go. So I think probably 3 headlands, maybe. Give ourselves plenty of space to turn. And then, yeah, up and down rows, and job will be a good one. Come on then, own up. Who spotted it and didn't tell me? Hey, who spotted the blatantly obvious mistake? Anybody? I've been planting corn. Oh, what a waste of seed. So, what do we want? Right, well, that can stay there for a minute. Oh dear. Concentrate Cartech. So, we now want the Massey. Get rid of the John Deere See and Spray. Let's grab the cultivator, which of course is blocked in by the telehandler. We'll cultivate that corn up. Oh dear. Oh. Right, I'll see you when we're back. It working in the field. One bonus, I suppose, it gives us a really nice seed bed. Or the headland. Oh dear, what a complete wally. Never mind. These things are sent to try us. And whilst I'm doing this, I will say thank you to, come on Massey, the YouTube channel members and the patrons. Thank you very, very much for supporting this top quality content that you see before your eyes. You lot must be mad. There we go. Right, a bit further back. Come on. I'll make sure that we're getting every bit. I don't want any volunteer corn sprouting through with the sugar beet. So I think what we'll do is once we finish this, we'll just park this up. Probably down there at the field entrance. Good a place as any. And we'll go and fill the JCB up, and we'll have another go at planting sugar beet. Well, that wasn't the texture I was expecting, but whatever. Oh dear. Here's some. I've had to go and get another coffee just to wake myself up a bit. Really, what a noob mistake to make, but never mind. I noticed in enough time. Let's leave it that way. Ah dear. Right, so I am now going to do the headlands, planting the correct crop this time, and I'll see you when we're doing the up and down rows, and we'll have a little chat about my next mod, I think. So I'll see you in a second. Right then, headlands done. Nice straight edge either side of the field. And now we're on to the easier bit of the up and down rows. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with the texture, whether that is, I don't know, maybe we just dragged it through, but yeah, whatever. it's not too much of an issue. Using the skip rows as we go. So yeah, latest mod, sat pending testing with Giants at the moment. It's been something that I've been working on for what seems to be an absolute age. I'd started it, I think it was after the Bale bunker released, just as the sugar beet one. And then it sort of got put on the back burner as a not too difficult to do, but I was concentrating on getting the pack done. So that's the potatoes, beets and silage bunker pack, which is on ModHub now, released, all good. Yeah, so it's a grain dryer. I take my inspiration, it sounds really weird, from real life stuff, and attempt to, he says, recreate what I've seen done on people, on real YouTubers. So this one was inspired by Ollie Blogs. We are slightly off course here, which is annoying, but never mind. So yeah, and his, you know, how they dry their grain using chip, wood chip. So yeah, that's where I took the inspiration for it. It's, you know, I'll say now, it's just, it uses base game or the assets that modders are allowed to use. I haven't, you know, I'm not that, well, I couldn't do it in Blender. So yeah, that is pending testing, so fingers crossed. It should appear hopefully in testing soon and on the testing list. I think it always seems to be a bit of Murphy's Law for me. You know, the testing list can be at around, you know, 5-6 days. I'll submit my mod and then it goes up to like 9, 10, 11 days. You think, oh, really? Well, it's just the way it goes. I've learned to be a lot more patient. So we'll see how it goes, you know. Undoubtedly it will fail. You know, Disturbed's had a butcher's at it. Butchers, we were talking butchers earlier. He's had a butcher's at it. Anyone doesn't know what I mean by butchers. Butcher's hook, Cockney rhyming slang for look. So yeah, so he's had a mooch through it. So yeah, we'll see. This, he's helped me a lot with it actually. Mainly getting the sell prices right, and letting me use his sell point from the forage pack. So yeah, thanks mate, made my life a lot easier. So yeah, I'll keep you updated, and we'll see how it goes. So we've got this pass to do, that one to our right, and then there's a tiny little slither there. And I think what we'll do, because it's such a horrid texture, we will bring the roller through as well, just to tidy things up a bit. And then I think we're pretty good. Now, along with the butcher mod, and that costing us 100 and... let's have a look actually. I'm pretty sure I've got it enabled. Bunch of productions. Oh, I haven't. So I thought I had. Weird. I did it on a test save, didn't I? See, I was being clever. Pretty sure it's about 180 grand. So that's one expense. The other thing I was thinking, and Pete commented on the last episode, last episode? No, episode 10, because this is episode 12. About how they are, the beans, the field beans can be known as, I think, fodder beans and feed beans. And I was saying, oh, it's just, you know, typical that I want to use them as feed, and they are, you know, a really decent price to sell. So what I was thinking was, I wonder if we could purchase a field that already has field beans in it. That doesn't necessarily need to be massive. So we'll have a quick look now while I remember. Oh, that's ours. So that's probably a good size. We don't want soybeans, we want field beans. So there's a couple of little ones. So there's 42 and 72. Or I think that's it. About 138, no, or 101 at the top of the map. Let's just have a quick look at how much. Put into myself. There we go. 42. There we go. So 32. So that's only 76 grand. So that's tempting, actually. What's the other one? 72. So that goes to 85. Rubbish yield potential. What was this one? Decent. Really decent. I am tempted by that. All right, it's a bit of a trek, but could be, and it, you know, could be that we use the product off that field to feed, and then 18 could be sold, or a mixture of the two. But yeah, I'm curious about that. We could afford it now. I'm just thinking that we do need to be looking at purchasing mowers. We need a baler. We need tedder, windrower. Do we need a tedder? No, we might even get away without using a windrower, to be fair, if we can get a set of mowers that swath. So it could just be the mowers and the baler that we need. Close there. Good old four-wheel steer. So yeah, there is plans for the expansion. Not sure where. The other thing is, where would we put the butchers? It's not a small mod. It's probably about the size of the livestock market. So yeah, it would take some thinking about. We may need to purchase the land and that we talked about before for our expansion. Yeah, lots to think about. Lots and lots to think about. There is plenty of potential for our farm. Alright, we'll have to borrow some serious cash to get up and running, but I'm not too fussed about that. It looks like we've got weeds in the oat field, so we'll get to spraying those after we've got the rolling done. So last bit of the rolling, and for whatever reason it hasn't corrected the texture. Maybe corrected is the wrong word. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. But that's all rolled, so that's fine. So what we can do is we can just raise that up and get it folded. Now, what I'm thinking is we've actually got 3 fields that need spraying off with herbicide. So that is a job for next time. However, what I do want to do is find the field that we were looking at, which was 42. Yeah, 42. And we're going to have a quick look at it. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now, what we could do in this case is, because it's at this stage, and it hasn't germinated yet, we could come in with the rollers, roll in these stones so we don't damage the combine when it comes to harvest. We could also lime and fertilise it if it needs it. So yeah, we are going to push the button on this. We are going to go for it. Fortune favours the brave and all that jazz, and it's a fantastic yielding potential. So buy, yes, and then we will go into the precision farming menu and we'll purchase the soil info. Look at that, that's great. So yeah, it needs lime, it needs rolling, it needs nitrogen. So in the next episode we will be doing all of that. I think we're going to fix this field, as the Venerable Kev would say. So yeah, quite happy with that. More land, more field beans, and this is going to be a cracking potential. Yield potential for this field is going to be cracking. So yeah, all good. So on that note, we're down to 42 grand. We may need to, in the next couple of episodes, start to think about that loan and getting ourselves set with mowers, baler, etc., and also the land to expand the pig empire and build ourselves a butcher. But that's for then. So we'll park it here for today. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.